Hey, greetings everybody. Hope you guys are having a blessed morning thus far. Today's word of encouragement is from Jesus himself when he says, love your neighbor as you love yourself, right? Now, what does it take to love someone? Doesn't take that much, right? It's just being kind, being courteous, being respectful, that's pretty much it. Helping someone when you're supposed to help them. But when you think of your neighbor, a lot of us think of the person that's next door to us. Not understanding that your neighbor doesn't stop just at the person next door to you. It can also be the next community from you, the next street from you, the next city, state, country, next parish. Some of us that's watching this, that don't live in the U.S. So there's the extension of love carries so far across this world. And to love someone, you don't have to agree with their denomination of how they choose to worship Christ. You can worship Christ your way. And it's not wrong to have a discussion about it, a fruitful discussion about it, to say, hey, okay, let me compare how I worship to how you worship God, right? Because we're all trying to get to that one place, which is to be in the arm and the presence of our Heavenly Father after this life. So let us have that open dialogue about it and do it with love, because in the fact that you're loving them, you're going to understand where they're coming from, and in turn, they should understand where you're coming from. And we come to an understanding about each other. Someone's doing something to help others, and you may not agree with how they're doing it. Doesn't mean that you go after them with anger or with malice in you to say that you dislike this person because they're not doing it the way you do it. So just because I choose not to share it across the world and I'm not putting it on a platform what I'm doing, doesn't mean that you should disagree with how I'm doing it. And for the ones that choose to put it out there on the internet for the world to see, doesn't give me any right to dislike them for it. Again, you can have a conversation with them about it if they choose to allow us to have that conversation, and you come to an understanding and move on with your life and respect them and love them based on, just something in my studies this morning that I wanted to elaborate a little more on and share and say, hey, listen, love goes so far. And, we have to respect and honor and trust each other and not walk with so much hatred towards one another in the way how they choose to do things or how they choose to do it. Respect them and love them, and just go forth from there with your life and continue on that great journey of sharing this good news across this world to your neighbors about our Heavenly Father. Nothing wrong with that. It's actually a great thing to do. So as you go forth today on this big, beautiful Saturday, be not afraid to share love, share joy, put a smile on your face to help someone, and just be kind to your neighbor. Say hello to them today. Ask them how they're doing, how they've been, what's going on with them. And if they choose to share with you, great. Be that listening ear and that shoulder for them to lean on in their moment. And if they don't, love them anyway. So you guys have a blessed, beautiful, and awesome day. And remember, continue to smile. The world's looking for it. Love you guys.